Should this really be here?
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after...
Yeah!
How's this?
Huh? Okay!
Thanks. Sorry for the side trip.
We got to learn a new dish. I'll take what I can get, really. Let's cook it next time we make camp.
Is that why she went along with us?
Out of our way!
Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
Burning
Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
There are fewer soldiers stationed at the Garrison than usual. They must have gotten deployed to Mosgul.
Doc, Cole, everyone please be safe.
Get lost!
Demon Fang! We did it!
It's over! This one's mine!
Rising Wyvern!
Who wants to die next?
Swallow Blade!
Burning strike! Barely a blip on our radar.
What's this thing?
Out of our
Demon
way!
Fang! Flush!
Barely a blip on our radar. I won't forgive you!
Swallow Blade! We did it! You're on!
Who
Demon
wants to die
Fang!
next?
Swallow Blade!
Burning strike! Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Barely a blip on our radar.
Right, here goes! I won't show you any mercy! Now you'll learn! Demon Fang! Swallow Blade! Demon Fang!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. I won't forgive you!
Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
Burning strike!
Demon Fang!
Barely a blip on our radar.
No choice! How about this?
I'm ready! Where are you going? Barely a blip on our radar.
Gotta break through! You picked the wrong fight! Swallow Blade! Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
They really don't give up, do they? Let's keep our eyes on the prize. You think it might be useful? We should try it and see how it turns out. Let's dispose of the
Swallow
trash.
Blade! Demon Fang!
Barely a blip on our radar.
What's this thing?
Looks like this place opens out into the ocean.
The water's so much cleaner than what's on the surface. I even see fish swimming around.
Yeah, and boy, do they look delicious.
What?
Never mind.
Gotta break through! Demon Fang! Slash!
You're mine!
Demon Fang!
Hear me, flame of
Swallow
fury!
Blade!
Burning strike! Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
crossed the wrong line!
Hey, hang it. Hey, damn it. Too late.
Stop. Please, don't hurt the children.
What's that?
Damn it, I can't reach them in time!
Get back, Cole.
Doc! Cole! Stop! Not if I can help it!
One
You're
more.
on!
Mega Ray.
Demon Fang!
7 on Aqua.
Are you all right? What about the others? Are those bastards still here?
Iron Mask, take it easy. It's all... Most were able to escape, and we've survived. Honestly, we got off lucky. It's often worse when a resistance group pops up.
Lucky? You call people getting slaughtered like this lucky?
This is how things go when you're a dead. You're dead if you stand up to them. Keep your head down and do as you're told. You only have one life.
I should wait for the right moment?
Yes.
So someone else dies instead while we live another day. You're willing to risk it, but what's the point of waiting if others have to die so that
What do you think happens when someone tries to resist? It'd be one thing if the rebel died, and that was that. But it never ends with only one. You've seen it for yourself. Knowing that, are you really going to tell...
But that's... I understand not wanting to throw, but if you wait too long, if you get too used to waiting, then eventually you lose the will to fight. I don't want... I've already met the Crimson Crow. People who risk their lives to fight the Red. People who know they might not live to see us win, but fight anyway to give those who come after a better chance. If my life is at risk either way, then I'd rather spend it fighting.
So you've decided to take up the sword?
Yes, but not just any sword. It's a sword that only I can wield, but one that's also too powerful to use on my own. I doubt those who fought the Renans in the past ever had something like this on. That's why I'm willing to bet everything I have on this sword. I know it might mean more people end up in danger.
Okay. If that's how you feel, then forget what I said. It's clear your time has come, Iron Mask. Currently, you and that sword are the only things capable of driving the Renans back. If there's a way through this for all of us...
Doc.
Now, remember what you said. And don't ever...
Right.
You've grown so much since we first met. And you've met some good people, too.
You're back. Hurry on in. We've been waiting for you.
You're not gonna ask what happened?
I can tell enough by the way you look right now.
I see. Zephyr? Would you have invited me to join you, even if I didn't have the blazing sword?
Of course.
Why, though?
There aren't many folks out there who are crazy enough to resist the Renans like we do. So when I find someone with the knack for it, I make sure to keep them close. Plus, you remind me of another guy we lost. Maybe deep down, trying to help you is a way of making amends for what I... But if you don't want this, just...
I'm not going anywhere. If it weren't for you...
If you say so. All right.
Thanks.
Yes.
What's wrong? Got it.
We've reached our destination.
Hey.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Good, good.
Is this something you're into?
Yeah. These ingenious structures and gadgets never cease to amaze me. Check out these handle grooves.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be seeing. Here. We've reached our destination.
I won't forgive you!
Demon Fang! Slash!
Mega Ray!
Demon Fang!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Demon Fang!
By the power of water!
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
I can't believe this.
We've reached our destination.
All right, everyone. Remember, eyes on the prize. Cut off the head, and the snake perishes. Hit them head on, however. And we won't make it through the castle gates, let alone reach Balseph. Luckily, we have an ace up our sleeve. We need to do everything in our power to make sure that ace reaches Balseph's jugular. To that end, I'll be splitting us up into separate forces.
You just said all of us hitting them head on would be useless. Why would we divide ourselves up?
Because we're the decoys. We'll buy our ace in the hole the time they need. We only need to cause enough of a ruckus around the castle to distract the enemy. That said, we need to look like the real deal, which is why I'll be tagging along too.
You too, Zephyr? So, who's going to take up...
The Iron Mask. I'm counting on you and Shion to make your once there. You drive that flaming sword right through him.
You aren't seriously sending in just those two, are you? One of them's a Renin.
No one said the plan was by far the biggest danger is the one you two will be facing. The fate of this quest rests entirely in your hands, which is why you get the final say.
And if we say no?
Then you say no. Just means we're back to square one, that's all.
And I go back to being a slave.
It's your life.
No, it isn't.
Ball's in your court, soldier. What do you say?
I want to fight.
But for what?
To free the Danans from the yoke of their abusive oppressors. To no longer die at the whim of another. To break the shackles of our... To live and taste freedom!
Now you're talking. I believe we have our ace in the hole, people. Hold on to that belief, and we just might... And what about you?
I was born ready. Now can we get this show on the road?
There's a gate on your right once you leave here. Go through it and ride the elevator you'll find. I'll send ahead a few friendly faces to keep watch. We all clear? Good. May this battle herald the end of the Renin's bloody 3-century reign. To your battle stations, everyone!
I still can't believe this is happening.
Well, you're in pretty high spirits for a guy going into a life-and-death battle.
I'm not saying I'm not worried. But you have to remember, this is the first time any of us Danans have real... What about you? You scared at all?
I don't have time to be scared. This is only the first step in a long, long plan of mine.
You want to take down all 5 lords, right? It's hard.
But it will.
I know. I haven't forgotten our deal.
See that you don't. That said, if we lose, we might suffer a fate worse than death, you know.
That's probably true. But instead of worrying about it, wouldn't it be a better use of our time to figure out ways to avoid that and not lose?
I suppose.
Whatever happens, I'll put everything I have into winning. You can count on that.
Balsef's castle should be just above us.
All right. And let's use that elevator thing.